thanks for joining class today. We have recover and roll. So we need a foam roller. We're just gonna start with it off to the side. We have about a 2-minute warm up and then we'll get into our intervals, about 8 exercises. So set your foam roller off to the side and let's warm you up. So I'm gonna have you come into a nice wide stance. Turn the feet out kind of to a 45-degree angle. You're gonna circle the arms inwards. Bring the elbows to the inside of the knees, kind of push outwards. Lengthen the legs, set the hands down to the floor. Dead hang over your legs. And now roll it back up 1 vertebrae at a time as the last return. Again, reach the arms up and around. Elbows come to the insides and pushing the knees outwards. Set the hands down, lengthen your legs. And now roll it back up. Let's do it again. Reaching the arms up and around. Elbows to the inside. Hands to the floor. Lengthen your legs. And now roll it back up. Let's do it 2 more times. Reaching up and around. Elbows to the inside. Hands come down. Lengthen your legs. Roll it back up. Last one. Up and around. Elbows to the inside. Hands come down. Legs lengthen. And now roll it back up. Articulating through your spine. Let's bring the feet together and for lateral lunges, big step out to the side and then return back together and same thing other side. Now I am barefoot today. You can do this with shoes on. I just like to kind of feel the ground a little bit more of a grip, but completely up to you. Good. Let's do 1 more each side. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and grab your foam roller. We're just going to use this to place off to the side just to help with balance a little bit. At home, place it to your right hand side. We do 3-point leg lifts. So you're going to reach the outside leg forward to the side and then directly to the back. So hips stay square. Here we go. So left leg forward, side, and back. I'll give you a side view. Forward, side, and back. Now your left foot stays completely parallel, especially when you bring it to the back. Now that may decrease the range of motion, that's totally fine. But that allows you to focus on glutes and hamstrings a little bit more. We have about 15 seconds left on this side, and then we'll switch. You'll feel this in your standing leg as well. Nice tall posture. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over to the other side. Now, if you want to add more challenge for your balance, you can take the foam roller away and just kind of set it off to the side. Up to you. Spine stays stable. Forward, side, and back. Okay, we have about 15 seconds left, and then we're gonna go into a rotation exercise. So we wanna work in all planes of motion, always talking about different planes. We wanna work in all planes of motion, forward, back, side to side, circumduction. Okay, from here, grab your foam roller by the ends, sink it down into a sumo squat. You're gonna twist and rotate. Twist and rotate. Keeping your abs strong. Now at the same time, I want you to think about putting a little bit of pressure into the sides of your foam roller. You can do this body weight as well if you don't have a foam roller at home. Good, 15 seconds left, and we're gonna bring it down to the ground for a plank hold. Foam roller is just gonna come off to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're gonna have a high plank here, shoulders over the hands. 1 long line, squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in toward your spine. Shoulders stay directly over your hands. Now bring it down to your forearms, same thing, hold it here. 20 seconds left. Now we're gonna go into a bird dog. Your knees are gonna come directly on top of your foam roller, and you can do this without the foam roller as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick transition. Place your knees directly on top. Now I want the foam roller kind of onto the bottom tip of your kneecap. From here, right arm lifts, set it down, and then left. So it's kind of a take on your bird dog. I want to say we did this exercise either the first or second session of this class. But a lot of shoulder work and core. So this is working a lot of your great postural muscles in your back. Keep the back of the neck long. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your foam roller off to the side. We go right into a side plank at home. Bring it down to your bottom knee. Lift your top leg. We pike, and then we tuck. Here we go. Pike and tuck. So think knee to elbow. So having your bottom knee down, yes, is a modification. However, it allows you to feel it into your medial glute a little bit more. 10 seconds. Then we go directly to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switcheroo to the other side. And we have one more exercise coming up next. Here we go. Pike and tuck. We'll make sure to roll out our glutes after this. Now we're gonna end with some tuck-ups. Doing good. 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now last exercise. Start into a seated position. Come all the way down. Tuck it all the way up. All the way down. All the way up. Option here. You would do a half roll back with your feet down. Okay? "25 seconds. Find your balance at the top. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. 30 seconds off. Bring it back up to our feet. We start back up with those 3-point leg lifts. I'm gonna do this with my foam roller off to the side. So I'm gonna add a little bit more challenge to my balance with this. Now we're gonna start with the right leg lifting forward, side, and back. So I'm the mirror image. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So forward, to the side, and to the back. Good. So we have hip flexor, quads, medial glute out to the side, glutes and hamstrings to the back. Good. Because we've added that balance portion of it, we got our abs working. Okay, you have 10 seconds, and we do the same thing other side. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Forward, side. It burns a lot more on that second set. Ooh. Again, I want to reiterate, keep your hips stable. Sometimes less of a range of motion is actually better. Okay, we have 15 seconds. And then we go to our standing rotation. You can do this with or without your foam roller. I'm gonna grab mine. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Grab that foam roller, hold at the ends, put pressure into the sides. Here we go. Twist and rotate. Gliding your shoulders down your back. So here's our all planes of motion here. We're getting rotation. We bring it down to a plank hold coming up next. 15 seconds. This time we're gonna add a single leg lift alternating. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm gonna set it to the front. Find your high plank. Shoulders over your hands, let's go. Single leg lift, alternating. Now, modified, you can do this down to your knees, and it's the same motion, Anti-rotation, keeping everything stable. "15 seconds. Then we go into that bird dog variation. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, grab your foam roller. Place your knees on top. So kind of underneath that kneecap. Here we go. Lifting the right and then the left. Lots of shoulder work. These back-to-back exercises here, the plank and the bird dog. And try to keep your weight shifted forward over your hands versus back by your heels. Back of the neck stays long. We go into our side plank coming up next. You got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Set your foam roller off to the side. Whichever side you want to do first. We'll do both. And here we go. So we have our pike to our crunch. Straight leg pike and crunch. If one is harder over the other and you just want to do one variation, I'd say to scale it down, just do the knee to elbow. 15 seconds. 10. Almost there, almost there. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Whoo. All right, same thing other side. And here we go. And I think I've said this every single time I add in a side plank. It is my nemesis. I despise side planks, but that also means it's good for me. I need to do it, so here we are. 20 seconds. Our last exercise is the tuck-ups. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, gang. Tuck-ups, last exercise. Here we go. So coming all the way down, tuck it all the way up. "20 seconds. Now, keep it up. You have 10 seconds. I'm going to be mean. In 5 seconds, we're going to hold it up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Hold, hold, hold. Keep your feet up. Whew. You can also place your hands back behind the knees or set the feet down and hold it here. You have 10 seconds left, and then we'll stretch, I promise. 3, 2, and 1. Done. Let's grab your foam roller. Let's take it back to a child's pose. So this allows you to get a little bit more mobility through your shoulders. Bring the big toes together, separate your knees, and then really reach it long through the arms. It almost allows you to get into a little bit more of extension through your spine too. Just hold it here. I have my wrists on top of the foam roller. Another nice thing that you can do is kind of shift your hips from side to side. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. Good. And then let's place it behind our back and we'll roll out our upper back. It's always a good one to do. Place your hands back behind the head and then roll it forward and roll it back, staying onto your upper back. I definitely get some cracking, some self-adjustment with this. Another thing that you can do is kind of shift onto the right side of the shoulder and then the left, in between your shoulder blades, whatever feels good. We'll stay here for about another 20 seconds. And then we're gonna do a chest opener. All right, gang, go ahead and set your hips down. Now you're gonna reposition your foam roller. So you're gonna lie, or place it so that you're lining up your spine. You're gonna take a seat to the front edge of your foam roller, and then you're gonna lie all the way back. So you're lining it up with your spine. Scoot forward enough to where your head is rested onto the foam roller. And now you're just gonna open the arms out to a T position and just relax here. So if you find that a big part of your day is in a seated position, rounded over your keyboard, this is a great one to do. Allows you to open up, extend through your spine, open up so that you're not rounding forward. This may feel tight through your biceps, through your pecs, but again, everybody's body is different. Now, if you want to help increase this stretch, think of bending the elbows a little bit more, almost creating like bat wings, and that'll get a little bit down into your biceps. This is such a good one to do. It feels so good. And while you're here, close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. We'll stay here for about another 20 seconds. And now everyone, I want you to place your hands long down by your sides and palms of the hands are pressing down into the floor. Feet are hip distance apart. Spine is imprinted so that the small of your back is close to your foam roller. Now, one leg at a time, you're gonna exhale, bring it up to a tabletop, set it back down. Same thing, other side, exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. So this is a great for your, good one for your transverse abdominals. It'll kind of help to activate your lats and your triceps at the same time, especially because you're on an unstable surface. Good. We'll stay here for about another 20 seconds. And then as promised, we'll roll out your glutes. Finish out one more each side. And then once you're done with your last one, roll yourself off to one side of the foam roller, and then you're just gonna push it away from your body. All right, now you're gonna bring your foam roller horizontal, take a seat on top of your foam roller, and then you're gonna tilt off to one side. I'll angle myself here so you can get a better view at home. So angle it off to one side, and you're just gonna roll forward and back. Or you can kind of tilt from side to side too. Oh. Ouch, my right side is talking to me. Now, as you do this, it's very easy to start tensing up because it can be uncomfortable. Try to release through those muscles as much as you can. And if you need to use your legs to lift off just a little bit, just to take that tension away, that's okay. Good. All right, go ahead and switch over to the other side, shifting to the left or whichever side you haven't done. And it's completely normal for one side to be a little crankier than the other. My right side was a little grumpy today. Let's stay here for another 10 seconds and then we'll get to your hamstrings. Okay. All right, everyone, I'm going to have you take a seat onto your butt. You're going to send the legs straight. Place the foam roller on top of your thighs. And now from here, you're going to roll it forward down to your feet, kind of dead hang over the legs, and then roll it back up, restack your spine. Roll it forward, really rounding through your spine, and then roll it back up, drawing the elbows in. So it's really good to move through flexion and extension. The more you can mobilize your spine, the better, especially through your upper thoracic and your mid back and your low back, all of it. We want to keep our spines mobile. Finish out one more. Good. Set your foam roller off to the side. Bring the arms out to a T. If this is too tight, you can always bend the legs. Then you're going to twist and rotate to one side. Center it back out. Let's do the other side. So try to release any gripping through your quads and think of using your abdominal muscles to twist and rotate. Relax through your shoulders. Again, this is another great postural one to do as well. Let's do one more each side. Last one. Good. Inner thighs. Let's set our foam roller off to the side. You're gonna bend your right leg at home, send the left leg straight, and then you're just gonna walk it forward, either up to the hands or down to the forearms, whatever feels good. So again, stretching inner thighs, our adductors, they tend to get pretty tight. And then walk yourself back up. Let's do the same thing other side. And then walk it forward, either up to the hands or down to the forearms. This is also another good one for hip mobility. And then go ahead and walk it back up. Let's end with our downward facing dog. Hiking your hips straight up to the ceiling, pedaling through your feet, lengthening through the back, your sacrum. And now go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. And we slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to return. Roll your shoulders back, and you are done. Awesome work today. Hopefully you feel a little more limber and a little bit like your posture got a little bit taller. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thank you for joining class.